finally feels like fall with crunchy leaves. Hey Ronnie, hey Sandy, how are you? Well, leaves are starting to come down, guys. Autumn is here. Come on, man. Let's get moving. There's Mr. Z getting ready to take care of business today. Everybody's talking about a new world in the morning. I myself don't talk about a new. Hey James, I'll be back in a momentito. On a Monday. Oh, it's magic. You know. What's up, Nicole? How you doing? Happy Monday to you. Sarah Kate, hi babe. How you doing? Callie Mo, how are you? I don't know if Mr. Z's still here. What's up, Mr. Z? Mr. Z, they were talking about a place called Giordano's in Vegas. We're gonna have to check that out. It's supposed to be an incredible place for deep dish pizza. Giordano's. I had some people writing me about places they want to see reviewed, and that was like at the top of the list there. How you doing, Mark? Get the hell out the way on that chair. My, oh my, what a beautiful day. 77 76 degrees. Really, yeah, that's what people are telling me. I'm not talking about the frozen pizza. I'm talking about there's a restaurant in Las Vegas called Giordano's that I got sent a short clip of unbelievable deep dish pizza, AP2E. Now, man, that thing looked kicked ass. Mr. Z, make sure to get your hot dog and beer. How you doing, Anne Marie? That sports book's going to get tired of seeing you cashing. They're going to be like, you're back again? Good evening, Noreen. Hey, Jay. How are you? We've got Renee. Hey, $7. Oh, wow. $7 for a beer. Holy shit. You could watch the Denver Broncos and Seattle's Sea Chickens tonight. Ooh, get yourself a good seat. Kicking off Monday Night Football. I like to get my bets in early. That line tends to move. Everybody starts coming my way and it gets more expensive later in the week. Oh, done. Fuck the casino bar. How ridiculous. Screw that. They should have an afternoon special there, 3 to 5 on Mondays. There should be some bar there that has a happy hour, you know, like a $2 beer or $3 beer or something like that. Especially on a damn Monday. Although it is football night. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Feeling's right. Oh, that breeze feels good tonight. Do 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 do. Ooh ooh ooh. Okay, we are in action. You're under arrest. You have the right to babble. You have the right to say anything that you want. You're all right. I think we can turn that off tonight. We're going to have a good breeze coming through. I'm going to have some Parmesan, not Parmesan, I'm going to have some pepperoni chicken tonight. So later on I'm going to cook that up. And I hope everybody's having a good Monday. Working day for me, work a day, work, 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 work. Yeah, you have the right to drool. That's exactly correct. 62 in Chicago. Yeah. That's nice. Let me get a temperature here. We're going to do some chooching tonight. It's 76 degrees here, which is all things considered. But you know what I'm seeing on the ground now? I'm seeing a lot of leaves start to come down. And it's making me kind of sad because it makes me realize that summer is slipping from our grasp. Well, thank you, sweetie. You can thank Mr. Z for this. This is the Aladdin Casino, Hotel and Casinos security shirt here. How do you like that? People here think it's Sonoma County Sheriff's Department. Everybody kind of does a double take when I come into a place. That's cool. Fall just jumps right in. Well, what is today? Today is 12th, 13th. Today's the 13th, so we got like 7 or 8 days of summer left. So you definitely want to make those days count. I'm kind of playing it by ear with work schedule and stuff like that. So, like I said, I hope everybody has a good day. It was a great streams last night. Thank you very much. I always need to start with a big thank you. Those of you who were on both streams last night. We had the early stream, which was probably the most fun music night I ever had. How you doing, Catherine? I think it was fantastic last night. The musical selections were unbelievable, and I don't know, the streams lately have been really good. They've been really upbeat and a lot of fun. And then we had the football stream afterward, the weekend wrap up, and that was a lot of fun. And it's hard to believe, there's almost 700 people checked out that stream and will continue to check that out. So that's pretty cool for just something that started. Week number 2, and it shows you people are hungry for talk about football and betting and that kind of stuff, and kind of put myself out there as the first transgender sports betting, sports handicapper out there. That's kind of funny. So why the hell not, right? I can't do any worse than anybody else. Yeah, I can't really believe that Mr. Z, they want to stick him with a big beer. There should be a damn sight ask right up at the front. Are there any specials on drink specials on a Monday night? Hey, Tater Tots, you would think on a night that Monday night football is going to come in, they would be trying to pack people in there for cheap beer and get people in that sports book to put the bets down. I got that prop coming for the Vegas at decoration piece. Ambiance, nice. Nice. All I need is to start smoking 2 packs a day to get a big gravelly voice. And now I'm going to take this game and run it. Hey, Eddie, how you doing? But it's been fun. Everything's been a fun month. I can't complain. It's been August got a little long in the tooth. It got a little draggy, but September has really been kick-ass. Yeah, we got some ambiance coming over there. Yes, we do. We got some ambiance. Oh, yes, we do. So I hope that we can. I hope we can continue. We have 5 much more difficult bets this week that we're putting in. We'll discuss my thoughts on Thursday night when we do the Thursday night preview for college football weekend. It ain't shoulder pads, baby. College football and the NFL week 2 coming up, and you saw that the Cowboys sustained a hell of a hit with their quarterback last night. And I saw a funny meme. How you doing, Tish? Hey, Anton. No, it's not raining here. They had a little picture of the a Dallas Cowboy player, like just at the goal line there, and it said the play was suspended today for the Dallas Cowboys because they had to call the police to investigate a mysterious white powder on the field during practice. And when the police arrived, they were able to determine that white powder was the goal line. It's something Dallas has not seen for a while, so you can understand. You can understand that. I thought that was funny. What are you wearing, Rosie? Did you miss something? Are you private, Rancho? Honey, I'm Sonoma County Sheriff Department now, honey. And I'm going to put you in handcuffs, Mark Dodge, and have my way with you. Hey, James. No, this is a shirt. I'll see if I can step out of here so you can see it. Here, let me see it. Isn't that hilarious, Tootie? I can't believe it. If it wasn't for the kindness of my subscribers dressing me every day and giving me free gear, where the hell would I be? Tell you what, insane, but that breeze is big time tonight. I think it's going to be really comfortable. The humidity's gone down. I love that. Tie you up, Anton Smith. Man, I'd tie you up like a pretzel. I'm just saying. Beat you senseless. That's what the hell I would do. Disney's Jasmine now? You have to protect Disney's Jasmine now. Exactly. Yes, Anton, I do have an urge to beat the hell out of you. I cannot deny that. So we've got the Denver Broncos playing in Seattle tonight. If you really press me, I'll take Denver and lay the points tonight against Seattle. I just think that the Denver's more ready to rock it. I think Seattle's going to have to take a game or two to get squared away. That shirt's still paying off dividends. It is. Hey, Julie, how are you? But I'm not betting anything on that. So it's just my gut feel on that. So other than that, a working day for me. I did manage early this morning to get a couple of videos recorded. They're not edited yet for coming up because there's a chance I might have to go to do some training or something like that to keep my own credentialing and whatever. So I don't know. I'm waiting to hear about that. I'm supposed to be on waivers because of the pandemic, but lady, don't ram into me, okay? Jeez, you got the whole damn parking lot. Yeah, the Aladdin, and you know, the Aladdin is my favorite named casino of all time. That and the Hacienda, which I never had the pleasure of ever seeing the Hacienda, and I'm very jealous of Mr. Z. Did Mr. Z saw the Sands? Mr. Z saw the, well, I did see the Stardust, and I did see the New Frontier, but he saw the Aladdin. All of some of the classic casinos that were gone. How you doing, Lee? You have a pleasant evening, too. Some of the really classic casinos that I would have loved to have seen stuff right out of Mad Men. I did see the Riviera before that was torn down, and I did hear today that they are starting the demolition of 2 station casinos today or tomorrow. So things roll on down there, right? Be interesting to see what comes of stuff. I know that they're under a flash flood warning tonight. There may be raining or flooding, so be careful, Mr. Z. Riding around, you may be getting storms or something like that coming up tonight. Man, this girl is goth pasty, man. Wow. Whew. It's always good to sit down and just chill out. But I've got the urge these tonight to do a little chooch and chew after coffee. Looking good. Vegas has a lot of mob history. Yeah, but it's corporate. His Texas Station got whacked today. I watched it on Twitter. And man, I used to go over to Texas Station. They had a nice buffet back in the day. I'm talking about the early 2000s, late 90s. I really enjoyed going over to Texas Station there, but my God, it just hey sugar, how you doing, babe? People stopped going over there, and I don't know. Insane Chef tells me that I should be checking out the Palace Station. They have the Oyster Bar in there, which is supposed to be good. Yeah, goth pasty, or my legs showing again. I don't know, man. It was just like, whoa, it just scared me. The chick was like a ghost-looking figure walking by here. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It just catches you. You don't usually see people that pale, right? She wasn't an albino or anything. She was just freaking pale, right? Hollywood mob or angels compared to the real wise guys. But the really cool thing about wise guys is they had the civilians and they had the other guys. All right, yeah, Georgia, it's okay. George, what is that? Gergana Pops. Yeah, that's fine. Welcome to the chat for the very first time. You got a lot to say for first time in, so welcome to you. But the mob drew a line between what they called civilians and what they called, the troops. And if you were a civilian, you had absolutely nothing to fear. You were of no interest to the mob whatsoever, in as much as if you didn't have a store and you weren't extorted down for protection money, or if you wanted to borrow money. Welcome, Gergana, welcome to you. And Blue Oak, welcome to you. And they would, right? You want to borrow money from them, they'll lend money to anybody because they know that they're going to come and beat the hell out of you if you don't pay. So it's very good collateral. And, other than that, that's the only dealings that people would have. I mean, back in Little Italy over at Muggs Delicatessen on South Exeter Street, where Nancy Pelosi and that whole crew grew up and everything over there. Muggs Delicatessen, I borrowed some money before to make rent. And the guy was charging me like 5 points a week or something like that. I was damn glad to get it, just out there making the money. But the beautiful thing was, hey, Deja Vu, the prophet has arrived. I missed you on this. You weren't on the chat last night. B Rocket died at 30 after being shot at a restaurant in LA. Wow, you're going on a Harden tour. That sounds good, Mark. But if you were a civilian and you came into Vegas, they wanted to show you a good time. They weren't going to mess with you. They were going to be generous, right? Because not as many people went to casinos, and now it's all slot machines. They want to have electronic roulette tables. They want to have electronics craps tables. They'd like to remove the dealers. The mob didn't have a code. If they even suspected you did something shady, they broke into and robbed business, extortion, etc. Or if you were just on their beat, they would come in and say, hey, the neighborhood's getting a little rougher. We have a community benevolent association that we look out for our merchants in this place. And, I know we should look out for this business here. And if you just pay, $500, $600 a month, ain't nobody going to mess with you. Nobody's going to shake you down. And we take you to the bosom of our family. So we need to get the first 3 months in advance of the money. And, we'll check in every 3 months or so and pick up the next payment. And what the fuck said? You got a pizza that you just had? Put a pizza in the box, too, yeah. No, I don't got my wallet on. Just, get me next time I come in, right? Don't trust the electronics much. I don't trust anything on there. That's right, Tootie. It's the Community Benevolent Association. And you're damn glad that you had us around the neighborhood, because stuff's getting tough down here now. Shit's coming down, and you don't have to worry. You got a problem, you just pick up the phone, you ask for Tony, and somebody be down here to take care of it. We'll see at the end of the year. And if you need to borrow money for the business, you don't have to fill the paperwork. You don't have to do no forms, no application. We ain't going to do no credit check or nothing. Right? Yeah, how's your wife doing and the kid? Y'all doing okay? Beverly Hills. Wow. Can you imagine that? Might not even realize you crossed a wise guy. Next thing you know, you're waking up in the trunk with duct tape. Enough fabric for 50. I know it is. No, this came from Mr. Z. This came from Mr. Z. Steakhouse 100. Wow. It's crazy. I'm going to tell you what else happened today. The Ulta Cosmetics store was robbed again here. Remember the smash and grabbers? And just at August 23rd, we had an Ulta store that was robbed, and 4 policemen were injured with these fucks that came in on a chase. So Ulta's a very high priority target amongst these people. How you doing, Mouse Toes? And they just they went in, they slammed into that store, and they robbed the hell out of it. It's like the second Ulta in 3 weeks. So, you know, what are you gonna do? I'd have to think twice. I'm not sure what they took, Mark Dodge. Man, this guy wears the same outfit every fucking day. Credit card companies are reporting all guns and cameras. Well, I don't care about that. Let them report it. Doesn't matter to me. I could care less. So they report, String Bean, nice purse. Yeah, sometimes even a blind pig gets a truffle once in a while. Thank you. Got to get this crap. But they ain't going to get under control here. You going to rehab now? Awesome, Deja Vu. I didn't even know you were female, and I didn't even know you follow football, so I might have to pull your card. Just saying. Guy get fucked up on his job for owing money. Exactly. All the high-end makeup and all that kind of stuff there. So, yeah, you got to kind of be here, Deja Vu, when we're doing it up with the, talking and stuff. Last night was great. When am I decorating the rancho for Halloween? As soon as we get it tarped over, like October 1st, then the second week of October, we'll get it all tarped up. Okay, 'cause I'm not going to go through with this thing blowing around again. I'm going to go over to Home Depot. I'm going to get Bird to help me get this thing tarped up and secured, and we're going to be all good to go. And they do a good job. And we'll be all ready for winter, and I don't have to worry about the rain coming down and messing everything up like it was doing before. I mean, that really sucked. That really drove me nuts. Well, I hope so, Mouse Toes, but I've got to do a little bit of engineering to make sure that it stays up, has a little bit of a point in the peak of it so that it can let water off there. You're putting a board on top to make so ridge for. I need to do that P2E. That's what I was talking about. I can't just let water congregate on top of that. I'm going to have to put build up something to give a little bit of slope to that. Both sides, so we get some drainage down. It's just not a slam dunk proposition on that. It requires some engineering. Hello, Shimei. How are you? Good to see you today. So let's talk about, it is Monday again. It's time to talk about what's going on in the world. Let's spend a little bit of time on that before I get out to commence to doing a little bit of chooching today. The rally has continued a bit, but be cautious. We have the lowest volume of the year in here. Build a frame and get metal roofing sheets. Slope off the rancher. Yeah, Mark, I don't want to do that much. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to do that much. I can put it up sloped on so that I don't have any real water issue. Yeah. But just beware, as we've had this rally, the volume is incredibly low, which means that people aren't. Hey, what's up, Street Life? Goat season, Rotary TV 12 season. It's I don't know, Street Life. I'm making my fortune on college football right now, dude. Don't break the flow. All right. And master's degree do I have? I have one master's degree in business. That's it. All right. So we'll figure out how to get that up. And it's a long season. I don't think Tom Brady was that impressive last night. Baltimore took down Pitt in Baltimore 1-1. Hey, 76-degree thunderstorm. Oh my goodness, Shimei. The Ravens are going to have their work cut out for them with Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh ain't no joke, man. They're a hard slamming, hard hitting team, and you know that Central Division of the AFC is all smash mouth football in that we don't have any pansies or fruitcakes in that division. Okay, everybody's hard hitting as hell. But let's get back to this. So be aware that we're likely to be topping out this soon. Watt is injured, man. He's out. This guy separated his solar plexus or something. Right? You can tell the guy was playing kind of brain dead and scary. He's like guy was like a two-footed freak show. He was like running around, like celebrating. I wish the referees had thrown flags for unsportsmanlike conduct. Because this freak needed to be controlled, man. This guy needed to be controlled. This guy was like some kind of, he needed to be on Thorazine or something. But anyway, so beware of that. Don't know when the turn is going to actually occur, but I would not be surprised if we're supposed to get an inflation report tomorrow. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a good report showing declining inflation and people pop the market a little bit, and then pop goes the weasel, and then we go again. My master's in being a sucker. How about that? Street Life, I hope you're doing okay. And Adventure Babe, I haven't seen you in a while. And why in the hell a guy would follow somebody that was in New England and then follow this guy to Tampa Bay? Right. When you've got a New England Patriots team up there to cheer for, that's obviously going to need a hell of a lot of help this year. All right. Because they looked a little bit raggedy yesterday. I'm just saying. Right. Anybody? So once again, the joke, the meme I was telling you about when I went live, I saw it on, what the hell I saw it on? They had a picture of a Dallas Cowboys player right at the goal line, but he didn't break the plane to the goal line, just standing there like this, and it said like practice was interrupted in Dallas today because there was the coach noticed the unidentified white powder on the field. The police were immediately called in to investigate. Practice was suspended while the investigation was underway. And after an hour of close examination, the police determined that the white powder on the field was the goal line, something that the Dallas Cowboys had not seen, had never seen before. Oh, no. I thought that's so fucking good. That is a hoot, let me tell you. So I think we're going to be turning soon. Yeah, the goal line. That was the powder that made the goal line there. That was the unidentified white powder for the Cowboys. So be aware that change is probably coming soon in terms of the market direction. China, these lockdowns, I don't know how much more these people can tolerate over there. They're just having bread and rice, like day after day after day. Hey, Cindy. I don't know if they're embarrassment or, Kansas City's just a great team. I mean, there's just Mahomes, as long as he doesn't get injured, right? But again, I don't know how much more they're going to be able to tolerate over in China with lockdowns, because they still have very high COVID numbers in Sichuan province, where Chengdu is. They got Xinjiang province up in the northwest, and people are just pretty ragged out. by the whole situation. And then over in Russia today, Russia is retreating now. They're being pushed around. They're being embarrassed, which pushes the potential for the war into a more dangerous area now. When you start losing face, we start upping the potential for more radical bombings, and maybe they come after Kiev and just all out just start raining down hell on Ukraine. We don't know. All right. But when you have leadership back in Moscow that's starting to question, some of the municipal leaders in Moscow are starting to question Putin's leadership, that's what I mean. Putin will never give up, and it's going to make a very dangerous situation. What's up, Justin? How you doing? And that should be a concern for everybody over there, and here and worldwide. And Xi Jinping and Putin are meeting next week, China and Russia. But I don't know how much entangled China wants to get with Russia. I mean, they don't like to be hanging with losers. A great risk. People in positions of power is not a petition to oust Putin. Yeah, but it's not going to come easy, Mark Dodge. It's not going to be flowers in the barrels of gun revolution. As long as Putin can do stuff there's going to be the potential for a more serious upping of things. I don't think ICBMs are going to be unleashed. I fear no nuclear threats at all. But I fear a larger engagement, and I feel like Russia is going to be looking for additional ways to strike back at the West. And Europe is taking great pains to supplement their energy for winter. They're going to be burning more coal and stuff like that. So they're probably saved for a while. Looking so dumb now and wanted to take Russia out. Yeah. That's a lot to take out, Street Life, but I guess that was the very best time. Well, I don't know if it was the best time. They were pretty strong by the end of the war. They were rolling pretty good. Yeah, he's kind of a psycho, and when you get a guy's ego involved, whenever you get ego involved, men and ego, what a terrible combination. Like, how do you want to go down in history? Do you want to go out a loser? They're laughing at you in public. Oh, that's the prick that went into Ukraine and got his ass handed to him. Arf, 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 arf. Or do you want to be the lion in the line of czars and things like that? Convert Russia, you convert the world. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they don't start using chemical weapons. Yeah, I hope not, DD. But there's only so much laughter they're going to tolerate, and so much Western analysis is pointing at this and pointing at that, and they're just going to, mass a shitload of bombers and just go in there and just lay waste to, Ukraine's not going to have an answer for that. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A narcissist doesn't give a shit what other people think or the consequences of things. They just plow straight ahead. Just plow straight ahead. If I was a leader, I want to go out like the Queen did 70 years or more. Yeah. 70 years under snake life here. It's turned out to be a badass dude. Yeah. Mark Dodge, let me put it this way. It's easy to be badass when you have tens of billions of dollars flowing your way. Right? It's very easy to be badass when you have tons of, our best artillery, weaponry is now in that theater. Right? We're depleting our own stockpiles of weaponry in this, so I don't know. just something to be a little concerned about, because you always have to give people an outlet for dignity and things. It's only realistic for nukes last desperate attempt. Well, once the nukes go, then there's no turning them back, right? It's a literal lake of fire, and that's it. It's game over for everybody. So I don't see any chance of that coming up. I don't think any general given a signal to launch would do it. Hey Ducky, I don't think they'd pass the signal down the line. I think that they would rather 86 this guy in the Kremlin. If it ain't settled soon, Russia makes 70% of the world fertilizer. Well, that number will start going down. Street life as people decide that Russia's an unstable element, and they start provisioning, just like they provisioned for winter in Europe so nobody freezes to death. They'll start provisioning for fertilizer and stuff. I think Putin's 73 or something like that. I don't know how old he is. So. Given time and money, he's 69. Given time and money, capitalism always responds, and you have tremendous fertilizer making capability in South America and Central America and Mexico and places like that. So I'm not, short term, it's going to be problematic, but how do we integrate Russia back in when all this mess is over, right? Here's the score, if you care, 7-3 for Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, 7 started the second quarter. Well, you knew, Ward, that they were going to be pumped up playing in Seattle. With Russell Wilson coming back, it'll be a long game. We'll see how it ends there. So, still young. Yeah, we'll see how he does. I'm not a super Russell Wilson fan because he's got heavy legs, you know what I mean, and he doesn't have a lot of pocket mobility and stuff, so I don't know. But we'll see how it ends. Russia becomes Alaska 2.0. I mean, those people got to be feeling the pinch of sanctions. I mean, just life, it's just like, why did we need this? People start questioning it. So it's like Vietnam. Why are we there? What the hell are we getting out of this? Right? Why in the hell are we in Ukraine and shit? Now we've got Finland and we've got Sweden that are NATO members now. I mean, what the hell? We got a worse situation than we started with. Hondo, how you doing? Good to see you. We got a worse situation than we started with. Now we really got NATO on our door, right? And what are we going to do? Attack Finland? That ain't going to go very well. Right? It's like tackling a porcupine. The other thing, too, is... they're talking about, well, I think they're right on the, right there, street life. I think they formally approved it. I don't know. But the other thing is destabilization from within Russia that, the TASS news agency, Russian news, regrets to announce today the untimely passing of President Vladimir Putin. He'd battled ongoing health issues courageously, heroically, and with all the manliness of the Russian lion. He held it from the public's knowledge and passed away peacefully in his home with his family by his side. Right? I think that's... It could very well be. Hey, Johnny, how are you? Greetings from Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. Dice are out. I watch you all the time, but I don't say much. Well, welcome to you, Johnny. Hey, Blondie, I need Noah's Ark at the Bears game. It was funny watching that yesterday. I couldn't believe at the end of the game the way the Chicago Bears players were skidding across the field, and that's why I tell people I don't think you have to panic about the 49ers. You had a young quarterback in there with the slippery ball, and this kid's going to do okay for him. So I wouldn't be in a hell of a lot of panic about that. But it looked to be a nasty day out there. China's the largest wheat with production per year, but they're not going to have that production this year, Anton Smith. We're not going to have the production of crops that we had either because of the weather situations and all that. Oh, I'm sorry, Cash, you're not feeling, Bill. I'm hitting like, not feeling well, but okay, take care. All right, I'm sorry, Cass. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, sweetie. I do hope that you feel better coming up. Because I'm enjoying my night tonight, and it is 75 degrees, which is glorious. I mean, everybody in Pakistan's got to be fed now due to those horrendous rains and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with the inflation report. But the thing that I'm very concerned about is we could really sour labor here because we have a potential railroad strike coming up that I talked about last week, and it's going to be right down to the wire. A railroad strike can be very disruptive. And it's one of those things that might piss off labor because the president might have to come in and issue an injunction against the strike, which forces people to keep working while the negotiations are going on, and then the government gets involved in negotiations and sits down at the table and has both sides come in and tries to, there's a nurse strike, like 15,000 nurses in Minnesota or something like that. So I'm not quite sure that the long-term fires of inflation will be stilled here because the cost of living went way up, and it takes a while for the rebound effect to come into labor. And now labor's going to want to push for more pay increases. They're talking about people earning $22 an hour in fast food here in California, and it's going to drive up the cost of stuff. Hey, Char, listening while I pack and declutter. All right, awesome, good to see you. So if the president has to come in and derail that strike and have a court issue an injunction, he's worried because it's an election year, and it might rile up labor. They might get pretty pissed off that they have to continue working. And right, take care, Pop. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Check something here. Just make sure nothing came in there. Railroad is still separate from the federal government. Yeah, well, the railroad was separate from the federal government back in the 1950s too. Right? The steel mills were separate, but the government came in under Harry Truman and demanded an injunction, and they got it, which prohibited people from going on strike. So railroad is a critical infrastructure thing, and if the government steps into that, you never know. The truckers might respond by just stepping down and walking away from their trucks, putting it in park, and just like screw it, right? So you got to be damn careful how this thing is handled, because not everybody can be an engineer. Not everybody's equipped to work on an railroad, and these guys have been working to death. These guys kept moving all during the pandemic. They never took downtime, and they suffer the same cost of living shit that we do. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I hope they get that settled first. How you doing, Angus Kisses? Steel workers strong. What steel workers are left? All right. I mean, we have Nucor Steel, which is not even, I don't even think that's a union shop. U.S. Steel. Other than that, Cleveland Cliffs Iron Ore and some pipe producers. The Federal is an agency. The agency was created by the Department of, yeah, I never saw a train do much except pollute. Well, they haul all of the huge volumes of freight. Winter storm. Get them over there, or engineers, yeah. So we'll see what the hell happens with that. I mean, you don't want to have a domino effect where other unions get pissed off, because it's like the boss said, the IBEW, the electrical workers are never allowed to go on strike, but they do honor picket lines and stuff. And once you're on strike, no IBEW brother or sister crosses any picket lines. All right. And it's the same way with Teamsters. It's the same way with other unions too. They ain't going to be crossing picket lines, and the truckers are pissed off anyway, right? Ooh, that engine can shoot out some smog. We don't have the smog from the engines, and you think for the amount of hydrocarbons that they put out relative to the loads that they carry, I don't think that's terribly polluting. Maglev trains like the one at Epcot's. Yeah, the American Federation of Labor, the Congress of Industrial Organization, you got the Teamsters, all of them. What the hell is this lady doing, man? Are you drunk? All that stuff costs money, Anton Smith. Trains don't drive through your street. They almost do, to tell you the truth. We have the light rail here, almost rides through my street. And that's a diesel locomotive. So I beg to differ. Doesn't matter if they're located in poor areas. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The railroad or the poor area? Right? You chose to live on top of the railroad tracks, so that's the way it goes. Yes, ma'am. I love the way these guys on the bikes, they have this latest scam now, going around with gas cans and asking people for gasoline. So I have no sympathy for people that are living near railroad tracks. To hell with them, that's their problem, right? It's like in Baltimore, nobody gave a shit. The trains run right underneath of the city, shaking and rattling and rolling and belching out smoke. Who cares, man? That's the wheels of industry moving. Learn to love it, brother. Learn to love it. Hey, Derry D, how are you doing tonight? Nice to see you. Where do you draw the line? You never have anything built. Other people are like, oh, California needs the electrical grid needs upgrade and power resources, but nobody wants to have a power plant near them, right? So we're just supposed to have a magic in the air power plant that just isn't attached to Earth, just floats in the skies somewhere. Right? What the hell are we gonna do? Right? Crazy. Yeah, money for gas. I've seen that really explode. I didn't really have that around here, Ronnie, until this year, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing it. Just all these people on bikes are cruising around with gas cans now. So, right, it's not a bad investment. You buy a little prop there, you go out on the street, and you get yourself some money. They want to get power from Canada. Well, that's all right. Well, a train revved up its engine once and it was nasty. Well, winter storm, what the hell happens every time a volcano explodes or erupts? You think that's a clean energy moment there? You think that's a clean environment moment when Mount St. Helens blows its top, or Mount Pinatubo, or Mount Etna, or Kilauea volcano in Hawaii? Come on, man. Everything's all relative. They didn't use the gas cans as much. Yeah, Ronnie, I guess because they're like plastic now. Here comes Winter Storm's train. One burger for me and one for the Hubs from Cheddar's. Nice. There's gas can guy. Where in the hell is what the hell is this guy doing? Where in the hell did he take the can? Trains are definitely the backbone of our nation, Roy, and it's once again it puts the president in a sticky situation, having to intervene because it's this. You know, prices go up rapidly. Now wages got to go up, which means prices got to go up. We have the same phenomena like we had in the 1970s. Take me to your leader. Yeah, the gas can gang. Well, pimping ain't easy, huh? Oh, shit. Somebody shoot me a score on that game tonight. Right, the wages aren't they don't go up fast, Ronnie, and then it becomes this painful increase, which cuts into corporate profits, which means the corporations have to raise their prices again. And we get caught in this vicious spiral of bullshit, you know? The trains don't shut off when they aren't too much pollution. I don't know, winter storm. I'm just saying, relative to everything else on freeways and things, I think trains are probably an environmental plus when you get right down to it. Now, I'm no expert. I leave that to street life. Check it out. Think about it. Do it up. So, I was watching an old video of John Kenneth Galbraith, the esteemed economist, back in 1971 on TV. And that was when inflation wasn't even really taking off yet. It was 3 to 5% a year. And he was talking about, well, first the prices went up, and now the wages are going up, and then prices, we just start kicking off this spiral. You voting for Trump? I never discuss who I'm voting for, Andrew. Yeah, I see the Elliott Wave principle. We're in the early kickoff of Wave 3 to the downside here, deja vu. So I do see the Elliott Wave perfectly. We're on a little Wave 2 retracement here. Trains don't push out that much exhaust for their per load, per weight, per tonnage. I think railroads are pretty amazing, and they can go for a mile or more. Oh, wait, the figure inflated would have been 17%. You never saw an engine punch it on full throttle. Yeah, but you're talking about an engine. 2 or 3. Yeah, Andrew, I never talk I'm an independent. I see problems on both sides, and I see former President Trump's star being tarnished here. Back in June, when shit was looking shaky for Biden, everybody was talking about Trump. Bring back the president. Now, with all the bullshit that went on in Mar-a-Lago and just lawyers after lawyers and Justice Department, yeah, it could backfire on the administration, but people are starting to I don't know if this guy's going to be the best choice. Because if I think if Gavin Newsom was to run today, that he would win. Yeah, you got a lot of coal trains running through there. You got Matewan and Hurricane and all that down in that area. Someone runs other than Biden or Trump, yeah. Well, as I said before, Street Life, we've had this little upswing in sentiment here, and the president's going to think I'm doing a good job, so yeah, I'm going to run for another 4 years, and probably the rest of the Democrats are going to be like, ah, shit. Oh, what's the temperature? Man, it is windy tonight. Windy. Bio waste fuel for trains would be nice. Yeah, I don't know. Gavin raised gas prices during epic high fuel prices. Taxes, people don't care out here, Julie. Talk about politics or money if you want to keep them. Great advice from my father-in-law. There you go, Jersey Trista. I just don't, because I want people to be able to freely express opinions on both sides here without fear of being marginalized or booted, and we've never kicked anybody out for any opinion whatsoever when it comes to politics. Anywhere else than that is like, I'll try to appeal to. Well, I think he would automatically be a winner, Julie. He's young, he looks good, he's fresh. People are tired of the same old, they're tired of. They're tired of the authoritarianism. They're tired of loudmouths. They're tired of the people want to turn a fresh page. And that's the sense that's the feel I get in the nation at this point in time is people are tired of the old fools. Right? They want to have young blood come into the presidency. You tell me a Democrat that could beat Gavin Newsom for the nomination right now. For all intents and purposes, he's already running right now. I've been on like 2-week family vacation on Lake George. Good for you. During the COVID, probably the most. But what was the consequences of that? Nothing. He had the largest state budget surplus in California history, the largest in the history of the United States of America. Over $100 billion surplus. He's being hailed as a genius. People here didn't care about the COVID stuff as much as people in the rest of the nation. Right, he's a genius, but it's not going to happen, Mark. He doesn't have the profile. Helping out my friend doing some roofing on the weekends. Nice. I hope you're getting paid. I hope you are getting paid. 39 years as a general labor for Northwestern now. It was rough work in the 70s. I believe you. One thing I've learned out here is people are much more amenable to paying taxes, and it kind of surprises me sometimes, but it's just the way it goes. You get the money, good. I hope you're being paid. That's high risk stuff to be on a roofing job. My days of going up on roofs, except for just brushing off, is over. User help out all the business. I have no idea, Julie, but nobody calls it. It doesn't matter. That's the view from down south. The view from the west is nobody's looking at those things. All these businesses got the payroll protection program from, Biden anyway, right? Trump and Biden. They don't really care about that. I'm just telling you the ground level view here is that if Biden doesn't run for re-election, then you could be looking at the next president of the United States. You done many roofs in your day? Yeah, I just don't like climbing ladders with books of books of roofing, shingles. Nowadays they use a lift to get that shit up there. Yeah, I know that Gavin would win. Hands down. I just don't see anything else. Hey, D Nice. I don't think it's because Rosie is bulletproof. I don't know what that means, but don't fire bullets at me, winner. Liz Cheney still has a role to play. She's viewed as a traitor. The Republicans are never going to embrace a crossover, right? I mean, the Democrats. A horse lifts the team shingles like a beast. Ooh, I don't know, man. Not me. Better you than me. The right and the left both hate Liz. Yeah, I mean, she's damaged goods, man. She's not gonna get any traction anywhere. That's just the reality situation. Most people are using metal roofing here now. Better have some damn good rust-proofing sugarcane when you're down south with the humidity and stuff. So if Biden doesn't run, I would have to guess it would be DeSantis against Biden, I think, against Gavin Newsom. I think that would be it. And I can tick off a lot of states that Newsom would carry. There is a bit of a backlash against Republicans right now with the abortion thing and right. This traitor to Roy. I don't think it's a mistake because I just don't think she's going to get any carriage. Who would vote for her, Ducky, coming out of Congress? I mean, it just isn't going to happen. She doesn't have enough national clout. She's from Wyoming. It's too insignificant a state. Being president turns my stomach. I'm just a realist about things. We got metal roofs on the rental and on personal homes and no problem whatsoever. The Rock 2024. The Rock. Strange time. There are plans within plans. There are, Ducky. We're in very unstable, very unsettled times. We have labor's very agitated now. Very agitated. You're going to really see the rise of robotics now in a major way. When they put up fast food here to $22 an hour, that could be the threshold to where it's just a whole automated process now. And you need one person in there to run the whole deal, and that's it. And nobody's going to jack your food around, and nobody's going to worry about not showing up at work, and it's just push the button. Ooh, perfect burger every time. Nobody calling in sick. Nobody whining. I don't think he's a shoo-in, Andrew Hondo. It's a much harder road for Republicans to the presidency. You automatically start behind the 8 ball in Washington State, Oregon, Arizona, California, Nevada. New York State, Illinois. I mean, you're talking about Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, not New Hampshire, but Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland. The Rock has Samoan in it. Yeah, he does look Samoan. He does. I liked him in San Andreas. He was pretty wild with the special effects in that. The Rock on a jet ski. Yeah, add in Minnesota and Wisconsin with all the abortion stuff and the way people were feeling about that. Yeah, we're chooching tonight. I want Robo Burgers. The less fingers on that, the better. Yep, perfect burgers every time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me see, since nobody's giving me a score here, let's see. Broncos. Okay, 17-10. Hawks are playing good, 7 points up. Doing it up, man. Ooh, let's make sure that stays on. I hate this thing stops charging for no reason whatsoever. Man, it's chilly, 73. I'm going to have to put my jacket on tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh. Baywatch, but he was good in Rampage. Hey, Thomas Jordan. I enjoy the Rock shenanigans. Boo 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 doo boo doo 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 boo doo boo. Ba doo boo doo boo. Go ahead, dude. Don't let me slow you down. Windy tonight. No, we're just gonna go do some chooching. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Mr. Z, get yourself a dog or something. See if they have a cheap beer promotion for Monday Night Football. Imagine that they would charge $7 for a beer on Monday Night Football night down there. I'll say to hell with that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, you sneaking in some rot gut? Yeah, you sit in there and enjoy the game. You probably won't get near a place to sit down. First Monday Night Football game, everybody and his mother's probably in there tonight. Right? Loo doo 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 doo. Since I don't have you. Well, he's taking care of business. He's cashing in our sports tickets from college football and putting down 5 new bets for the week. We're teeing up 5 more games. I'm dying to see what the hell is going on over here. So let's get parked here, see what the hell is going on. Ooh, ooh, do 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 do. What did they do up here? Yeah, you can't tell me these casinos don't have big Monday night football promotions. Once they get the people in there, then they go play the slots after the game. Since I don't have you. Crazy. Last week I was sweating my ass off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now what the hell are they doing over here? What's up, Donnie? The old school playground. That is. Go see what the hell's going on up here. Who's that, Ronnie? They're running new drainage pipes underneath of the streets. Be a good place to metal detect. This looks like some kind of staging area. These trees. No. Do you want to be U.S. President, Anton? Yeah, for FEMA camp. Jillian Cantaloupe. Okay, Mr. Z. Nice neighborhood here. Ooh, it's gonna be chilly tonight. Safe travels, Mr. Z. Ooh. No, I would have zero interest in running for office. I'm content to be the first transgender social media sports handicap. That's plenty good for me. Ooh. We got one of these little lending libraries over here. Little library. This thing really needs some maintenance here. That pergola is falling apart. That is an ugly Victorian right there. Got 4 apartments in there. The Krishna Key. Man, some people really read up some real shit, man. Stories of inequality in a divided nation. America is broken. Gee, there's a reach. Thing even smells weird. It's a very well made thing though, I'll tell you that. There's a classic Victorian there. Well, I appreciate some of the beauty of classic Victorians. Yeah, I always get the urge to renovate too. You would never tear one down these days, right? It's beautiful. Hey, Sue Kelly. Beautiful night for a walk. Beautiful night for a walk. A beautiful night for a walk. Yeah, I can't believe the amount of leaves that are coming down now. It's talking about that last night. The wind was blowing around and everything was crunchy underfoot. At first, those first leaves are falling. Sure, man. Ah, jeez. That's funny. The urge to renovate. Oh, we got incoming. I'll show you my favorite Victorian around here. This baby's a beast. They took down the office down there. You talk about, well, here's your wish, Mark Dodge. Here's your house to redo. Look at the side. Now just look at the scale of this bomber next to this house next to it. Look at the footprint on that 1890s house there. I would love to sink my teeth into renovating this place. This is gigantic, this thing. The scale of this is epic. But it's needs the new wooden shingles, just needs a shitload of new flashing on the roof, and I figured this thing about $150,000 to bring this up, and a lot of patience. It's the original doors, the original portico with the ventilator that you could close, and then you could open that in warm days and let the air flow through. This is a huge, 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 huge home. Hey, boss. Grounds are meticulous. The grass is beautiful here. Yeah, love those doors, huh? But look at the size of this place. Enormous. And then it's got like a extra places on the side of it here, a whole nother apartment unit. Multi-housing right here. And look at the way they build these right down to the ground. But they never seem to rot. But you never know what's going on underneath it there, right? Yeah, I judged about 100K. That's really an old school roof up there. Like that looks like a roof from like the 40s or something. All those corbels underneath of there. That is huge, man. That's got to be like 3,000 square feet for that. You know, it looks too modern for that. But that was a very big signature home. You can believe it. Probably is haunted. No, it probably is. This poor guy's all wrapped around the axle here. Hey, Barry. Yeah, you see, when you start doing a renovation and you start doing what's called a tear back, you never know how much termite damage you have, how much water damage you've had. You got to start looking at the joists, because once you pull a permit, they're going to be on you, and you have to upgrade to the latest code. It would be a good B&B. place like failed. That used to be a nice motel, the Azure, A-Z-U-R-E. Then they turned it into like a, I don't know, some homeless housing or something. And then the owner's complaining and billing the city because it's being torn to pieces. But once you pull a permit, you know, the city's going to be your pal through the whole process. They're not going to allow you to cut corners and shit. Especially if you have an idea to use it as a bed and breakfast or something like that. You talk about occupancy, transient occupancy. Now you're talking about sprinkler systems, alarm, direct fire department box. Talking about all that. Hey, how you doing, June? Let me tie my shoe here. Here sells casseroles, huh? Well, I don't know, Charlotte. I don't know that you don't have that for converting into a legally permitted bed and breakfast and stuff. I'm not sure. Any place where you have transients coming through or you're out for rentals in a big way. Walk sign is on to Cross College Avenue. Walk sign is on. $6.98 for diesel. The hell, man. Yeah, Jerry, we're doing it up tonight. Nice, comfortable night. It's going to be damn chilly. I'm going to have to put on my sweatshirt when I get back. Yeah, the place they hate Jimmy Hoffa, and here's his bail bondsman here, Aladdin bail bond. Well, the thing you have to judge from that house, and you can see it for that house, is you put the $150,000 into it. You've already bought top market here. They're not going to give you a price break on it. And, you know, you have a neighborhood. You got a big homeless motel right here. Not that there's anything being wrong with homeless, but they're gradually tearing that place apart as they occupy that. So they're all over in your neighborhood. So it's kind of a tough thing. Here's another big Victorian. It's converted into a pizza place. And this is the Belvedere when Bobby and I were first going out for the first couple years. We'd come over here like Saturday nights. I do security for Aladdin. I do. Gary's at the Belvedere, and upstairs you got the pizza place, Joey's Pizza. Yeah, beautiful. Sit on the outdoor deck there, right? This is very rare for Victorian architecture to have the cupola up there with the lookout windows. Very rare. Very, very rare. This is a massive Santa Rosa Victorian here with the wraparound porch with the curved glass. Bobby and I had plenty enjoyable beers down there. Another bail bond place over there. And there's Joey's Pizza. Yeah, I've done reviews up there. You can see it. Just put Joey's Pizza in the search box and you'll see us multiple times. I think we went with the boss and Janet's. We did it up. Not your dealio. But you can see the size of that thing too. So I could never take Missy Jen in there precisely because they didn't have stairs, and she would probably make it about halfway up and then crap out, and then I've got a really serious problem on my hands. So you know, straining to get 190-pound woman back down or up or whatever. So I had to be damn careful. Whoa, that was aggressive. People drive like idiots. Look at this old school fence here. There's a big Craftsman style. Look at this, another big bomber here. You're probably looking at $20,000 to stain this up. Get all the equipment in place, cut back. Probably $20,000 to paint that baby. That is a big ass English style home right there. Love to metal detect this property, but the owner told me to get effed. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's massive. No doubt it's haunted too. Definitely looks like a movie set. Freaky looking tree over there. Weird bushes intergrown with each other. Weird looking fence on the front. Definitely needs landscaping, but it's hard to keep up property. I can tell you, man, I struggle. I struggle. That's a house of pain right there. I don't know what this sign says. Never heard of her. Look at this old wall. You got the paints coming off the side of the window casements. These things are just maintenance pigs. Look at this over here. My eye is naturally drawn to things like that. Because if you don't tend that, you can see that windowsill down there, how that's rotted. All those casements have to be rebuilt, probably $1,500 per casement. Big job. How you doing, Jody? Good to see you, honey. It's got a big garage in the back too. Look at this old stone entranceway. It's probably people passed away in there and nobody even knows. These cars haven't moved in that. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on a minute. Do 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 do. Ooh ooh. They got it licensed for 2023. But it's got a spooky ass big garage in the back. I don't know, I'd be horrified to live around here. Look at this stuff. This is part of the property still. I told you guys, California is a very creepy place. Oh, what the hell is that? See back there? There's probably at least 50 rattlesnakes in here. It's a mess. Look at the size of this oak tree over here too. Look at the massive trunk on that thing. Wow. That oak tree is massive. Yeah, I'm in Santa Rosa, honey. I'm not that far, about 2.5 miles from the rancho. Just hanging out, just chilling out tonight. Getting ready to turn back the other direction now, but I wanted to check this place out. Yeah, on next door, somebody was warning about rattlesnakes today. They had 2 outside their house. Time of year, you really got to be afraid of them because they come out to seek the heat at nighttime. The sidewalk. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit that's going on in here. This is an enormous sized property. It actually has a basement, something that's exceedingly rare in California. Yeah, thank you, Ducky. It's a landscaper's nightmare. Here's an old fig tree here. Sprouted up again. You never get rid of a fig tree. Be careful if you plant a fig tree. You'll never get rid of it. I don't like the fig variety. The common one is called brown turkey. I don't like it at all. It's too earthy for me. It tastes all musty. Yeah, it's just massive. You can imagine that this probably took 2 years to build this house. Because that was the days, nothing was nothing was cookie cutter development, you know. I mean, cookie cutter construction. I mean, everything was craft built. All those angles for that roof to come down and to sweep up. to have that down sweep to it. Depends what fig variety you have. If you have the Cadota ones, they're good. They're the ones that they use to make fig Newtons and stuff. If you get the brown turkey, they ain't so good. I'm going to suggest if you're on the street, you never just randomly grab wires and things. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I enjoy a fig Newton cookie, but the figs that grow here are not the real tasty ones. Yeah, you'd have OSB and just laminated beams, glue lamb stuff. I'm sorry about the wind, it's really windy. I can't wait to get on a sweatshirt when I get back. It went from 115 to freezing my sack off right now. Pizza was good there, but it's very expensive to have it delivered in. It was like $32 or something. What a fucking moron. I was doing it up like a ham, wasn't he? Boy, we do lose a lot of light quickly in September, don't we? It's only half over, not even half over. We're at the end of golden hour. 698.9. Chevron's always expensive. Well, we do some of our best chooching when it's dark in winter time and all that. Nice. Look at this. Look at his hairdo. That hairdo. It's like a circus. Did gas go up again? I didn't notice. They just killed this place. This used to be good. Bobby, Missy, Jen, and I would come here every Saturday night. Adele's. Look at this. You got to have security guards here now. This is all. I mean, there's your first clue that there's a problem when you have to have security guards outside. And this used to be a really nice place. You can see up on the side of it, it says Hotel Azure. You can probably see like the faint outline up there. But now people are complaining that the city's got to reimburse them now because of all the damage that's been done in the units and things. Yeah, just being cute, Ducky. I gave her the thumbs up. Nice one. People love to live in this condo complex, this new 615. But they never finished it downstairs. I don't know why. Hey Nicole, there's the leasing office. It's getting chilly. Hey, Elaine. Like nothing's changed here. Is it getting chilly? The thing around here, you just 1 minute you're hot and you're hot, and you're cold and you're cold. Just no middle point. 115 last week and 60, probably 65 right now. Yeah, our office got taken down. I guess the city said that's it. We're going to reclaim our triangle corner here. Boy, they did all this up too. This is all new. Smells good too, like a new. This is an 8-foot fence. LGBTQ or STUV WXYZ headquarters.
Afrikaans is a South African language derived from what European language?
Yep, the office is gone. The office is gone. Many a glorious night. It is cold. These people are probably so glad that outdoor thing's been shut down now. Probably too damn loud for them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Literally the only places that require you to wear a mask now are hospitals and clinics. Former Mayor Mike Martini's home. Ooh, 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 ooh. Head down here. This is old school 1920s apartment house. I remember when the girl leaned out the window right now. Rosie, I follow you on YouTube. I see you live right now. That was pretty funny. I like that second deck up there you can sit on. That's nice. Boy, it gets dark quickly now. Holy smokes. Can you believe how fast that sun goes down now? Dipped. Trash day tomorrow. It's a cute looking little operation. Look at those Russian style, Eastern European style windows there. I think vampires scared me the most. Definitely I would say vampires were right up at the top of the list. Seemed like a difficult proposition to go toe to toe with a vampire. Well, it's been a fun chooch tonight. I'm gonna have my pepperoni chicken tonight. Hopefully that's finished thawing. I mean, you go all the way back to the first vampire movie, Nosferatu. I mean, that's still scary as shit today with Max Schreck. That weird looking dude. Honey, your date's here. Holy shit. That's a BIPOC flag if you don't know what it is. That's the all-inclusive. Yeah, I don't want to really go there, June. You know what I'm saying? Cute little house on the corner here. Well, the problem is you got to be more and more and more and more inclusive, so it never stops. So what are you going to do? When your whole gig is inclusion, you've got to keep building on the flag. Well, that's supposed to be the all-inclusive one. There's this alley of doom we've come up before. Man, what a weird alley this is. Right? Strange operation down here. I guess they're relining street sewers or mains or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's, you know, you don't want to be in this neighborhood after dark here. Just indiscriminately just wandering around. Yeah, that's the old St. Rose Elementary School, and now they moved out to the fancy dancy parish is still here, my parish, but the school moved out long ago. Just couldn't meet the earthquake code. If you can't meet the code, you are frigging doomed. And that's the way it goes. Alright, let's go get some chow. A lot of people have died out here because of earthquakes in California. It all has to do with old brick masonry construction. Yep, thumbs up are appreciated. We're doing the chooches on the daily now. Yeah, it's Catholic, yep. What does that mean, Ducky? Can we revisit school? What does that mean? This new Catholic Charities Center opened down here now. One-stop shopping for everything. For more handouts. This is the Catholic Charities Family Shelter for, you have to have a family to stay there. And they put up this enormous picture, this enormous building on the corner. We used to ride by here and see them, the family center, constructing all this. $20 million. Catholic Charities' new home. Jesus saves. Jesus saves, we feed. It is windy. I hope Kitchen Stadium's still standing. Oh, my kids used to go to weekly CCD classes and stuff over there. It's they rent out part of that as offices. People can come over and rent it and stuff. As soon as you cross under the bridge, you're back in the hood here. Bam, just like that. Thank you, Slugbug. Back in the hood. The Crapplebees is across the, it's on the other side of town. This is the wrong side of the tracks here, aka the hood, with the Towers of Doom. Crapplebees, huh? The vaunted Towers of Doom. I'll be sad the day that goes. There will be a day that the Towers of Doom, asbestos and all, will be taken down. $66 degrees. Boo, 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 boo. There's the core mark, guys. Good thing I'm not black. And in another month, we'll be able to sit outside the 7-Eleven and watch 7-Eleven theater. Da do 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 da 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 do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. I dream to be or not to be. Peach sangrias, Crapplebees. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba. Do 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 do. Back in the hood. Still waiting to get Cupcake back out on special assignment again. Port Huron, Michigan. Seemed like such a cool town up there. Definitely sweatshirt weather. That's my car. Flag is just needs to be properly disposed of. It's just seen better days. Gonna try to get a new flag this weekend. See how nice the grass is looking. Flag done wore out. Done wore out. Another box to open tomorrow that came today. Yeah, I hear you, Slugbug. I'm an orphan. What's up, bird?
Hey, Rosie.
believe it's dark so early now and windy. Everyone knows it's windy. Women in library. It's a good way to make a good way to supplement your income. If there's a way to make a buck, you bet your ass I'm going to find a way to do it. Da 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 do 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 do. Now I think we gotta connect our internet here. We got it there. Get the side chat on. I got a million boxes open here. Yeah, that's absolutely what you got to do. You got to give it a good deal, man. That's what I mean. I got it right over here. I don't just trash can it. I do things the right way in life. Whether it's returning shopping carts to where they come in. Yeah, I'm going to need to get a sweatshirt on. Okay. A couple minutes. stuff cleaned up in there. I'm ready to relax and have a beer. Good night, D-Nice. Thanks for coming in tonight. I'll be back in a second, guys. Hey Brian, how you doing tonight? If I missed anybody, apologies. Good evening, everybody. Monday night on the Rant Show. Really nice chooch tonight. Looking around the hood. Side chat. Ooh, there we go. How you doing, Brian? Boy, I hope we don't get torn to pieces with the wind tonight. Oh. We're just barely keeping this turkey together right now. Well, thank you, Brian. It's always good to see you on the stream. Monday nights are pretty low-key. Didn't dip too much down into world stuff tonight, but did a little chooch around one of the more historic St. Rose areas there. Checking out some of the Victorians. Might do the bike ride tomorrow night. We had such a good time last night on the music. Unbelievable. Somebody on the alley. Brian, I've probably had this for probably 8 years. Ever since I went down to Cal and went to the merch store down there. Go you Bears. They're playing, the hell are they playing? No, they're playing Notre Dame. They're playing Notre Dame this week. I think a lot of people are watching the football now. Denver's supposed to win, but they're down like 4 points. That's why I don't bet pro it. It's just too hard. Happy thoughts. That's it. It's too competitive. I don't know what this guy's squabbing around in the back. And if you do enjoy football and you do enjoy sports betting, we'll be having a look ahead for the next weekend on Thursday. So, whoa. Damn, did you see that? Yeah, I set it up myself, yep. We changed from the 4th of July motif to the fall motif. In October 1st, we'll be changing the whole setup here. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of stuff for Halloween. I think people have sent in stuff. I have a lot of decorations already. You know, Halloween's a big do out here on the rancho. It's a really big deal. Ducky, it's not a simple world these days, you know? I mean, you have to look hard to find funny stuff or happy stuff. It's just the way it is. It's the world we live in. But we can be happy here. Yeah, Mrs. Miller, she brings Cheryl joy too, doesn't it, Shimei? Doobie doobie doo. Last night was funny. I think people went nuts when they heard the opening bars there. They're like, oh my God. Mrs. Miller, really? Told me I must have you. Whoa. All right, we're all set, Mr. Z. I depend on you on the bookkeeping and stuff so we can see exactly how we do. Partners in crime. Yeah, we can be happy here. Happiness is the world that we make it right here. The here and now. That's exactly it. We chill out. Thank you, Bob D. Says happy Halloween. Bob D, you're my first official Halloween greeting for 2022. Boo. That is great. Thank you, Bob D. I think we're all tuned on here. Yeah, we should be able to get that. Thank you, Mr. Z did the deed. Did you get a beer or did they have any specials, Mr. Z, over there? Now that you're a regular at the book there. Must have been crowded tonight too. How crowded was it?
Bob D tipped $9.99 through Super Chat. Happy Halloween, Jack-o'-lantern, 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 Jack-o'-lantern.
Ryan, I did a shorty the other day. I got a message from the Sheriff's Department at Phase 1. It's conditional. There's nothing to deny it so far. So now I have to go get fingerprinted over at the. I got to go to the sheriff's office, Sonoma County Sheriff Department, and I got to get fingerprinted. Wow, not too busy on a Monday night football? Wow. Wow. That's surprising. That is surprising. No, we're 50-50 partners. I pick, he's the leg man. We're seeing what we can turn $100 into this season, and so far we're doing okay. We're doing okay, and we're having a good time too. Probably Mr. Z thought he'd never be laying down a sports bet in his life. Now he walks in there, yeah, I want to lay this, I want to take the points on this, and he's a pro. But I would think a lot of these places would they want people to come in and bet Monday Night Football, because when the game is over, they go outside to the casino floor and they do it up on the slot machines and stuff, right? Just like when Frank Sinatra would come in to do a show and everybody would hit the gamble. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Having a gun, I don't look for it, but it's definitely, shit hits the fan, you'll have a fighting chance. That's right. I don't give it too much thought and too much consideration, but it is what it is, right? It's just like I've always been happy and proud. I've never had to unload the pepper spray on anybody. So, I mean, I've managed to, you know, I don't want to plug anybody. But I'm prepared for a future which is going to be dog eat dog for sure. All right, let's get some chow going over here. Ooh. Those people are hanging in the alley tonight. Do 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 do. Make sure that's not going to blow over with the wind. We already had one damaging event, right? Let's get that nice and low there, so we don't have to worry about that. I cracked my screen last time, set off a whole chain of bullshit. I think I'm going to put the outside thing on. think we're going to put the outside protective case on it just to be sure. Here. Put that on. What the hell this guy's doing over here? Plug in. Let's get this in. Come on. Get the hell in there. There we go. What did we just come disconnected? There we go. All right, now I feel a little better. If we go over, we'll be all right. We will be okay. Have confidence. All right, let me get this stuff ready. Got a nice chicken breast here. Got our salami. We're going to use our tongue so we don't touch the chicken. Canada geese. Canada geese.
I love you one time. Can you believe it?
You didn't celebrate Einstein's birthday. Get this hot so we sear this good. Be very careful of safe food handling practices. Yeah, a couple bad habits. What the hell, right? Famous trash can. Yeah, the Canadian geese. Now we're going to wash this off real thoroughly now. Safe food handling. Grown tolerant to pepper spray? Really? Now that's saying something. I think we're going to slice some onion up in there too. Let's let that get going a bit, guys. One guy's messaging me, I can't believe you use a bread knife as a chef's knife. Hey man, whatever gets you through. Alright, yep, thumbs up, I appreciate it. Nice thing about being in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood is nobody bothers you. They don't complain about nothing. Noise is just all part of the culture. It doesn't much matter. Oh, that's going to be nice. Nice. Olive oil down there. Hack job cooking at its finest. Amazing. My hack job cooking is picking up the phone, man. That's it. Man, I'm an executive. I don't got time for that mess. Man, are you kidding me? Down some salami here. Some of this is thin. It's weird the way this was sliced this time. I mean, for me, does it work or not? Right? I'm a big believer. If it works for you, then use it. Who the hell cares? They're great for cutting tomatoes. Yes, they are. Probably going to have to pin this mofo. Because this thing's going to be sliding all around with it. I think we're gonna kind of maybe cut this a little bit. This breast is so huge. You think I got big breasts? Here. Got that baby right there. Just turn it over just like that. And I've cooked up a little bit. I've heated up some red sauce. I have half of one of my jarred ones open. So I'm going to be putting that on tonight. Give you guys a look. Well, we got going to be a real nice dish tonight. For a Monday night. Wow, whole slices of pizza and your bologna and your pizza. What the hell? I'd burn the pizza parlor down. You're like, are you kidding me? You gotta be shitting me. I'll be like, oh, hell no, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, hell no. Waiting for Nicole, the master chef, to weigh in on the bread knife. Oh, bloody hell, Rosie. Can't you do anything right? Bloody hell. Baloney. Yeah, we're having the pepperoni chicken again tonight. Here, made that time. Bloody hell, Rosie, you're so basic. You're so basic. You're hot and you're cold. What we call fine cooking right there. Woo! Delicious. Imagine. We've got a problem on aisle 2 life situation here. Yes, as Gordon Ramsay would say, bloody hell. What the hell are you using in the kitchen? A bloody bread knife? Really, Rosie? Let me tell you, Gordon. Oh. I don't. Why do we got a helicopter overhead? Add a little sugar. Yeah, I use brown sugar in my red sauce, so I've already got it added in there. I love that. America's Test Kitchen said use carrots, finely diced carrots. Oh, bloody hell. The queen of the kitchen herself. Simple but tasty meal. Get the shit off the pan. Then we put the red sauce on top. We are ready to rock and roll, guys. Here it is. Right there. Ready to rock and roll with that tonight. Good thing Jen's not here. Really sends her batshit crazy when I eat. Hello, Cheryl S. Let's get it on, man. Let's get it on. It's really good. Pipeline. You watching your Monday night football? 17-16. What a barn burner, man. The 2-minute warning. Oh shit. Thank you, Imani. Oh shit. Good save. Good bloody save. Good blood. That's the way I am. Mr. Z got the bets down. Football. This is really a nice dinner. I'm on. It's like, turn the fucking stove off. Right, Rosie? Really? Hey, Susan. Just having some pepperoni chicken tonight. We do got some wind event tonight. We're still cooking her a chump. Nice to see you, Imani. Thank you. As usual, you bailed me out. Like my guardian angel. Delicious. I got some nice caramelized onions right on it. I caramelized those babies right up. Crock pot and I helped. It's hamburger helper and I helped. Appalachian Cooking Show, traditional fried bologna sandwich. Pork's a big thing. I'm going to retire in June of next year, come hell or high water. Bad at it, man. I'm just like, whoa. Oh. Delicious. Well, I'm going to do the best I can. Yeah, I think it was the fried rice, shrimp fried rice. That's like a classic. You have to figure I never counted on the pandemic coming along. But this is a great dinner. Sometimes I put egg in it, sometimes I don't. It's like the third time. It's like Bobby. All right. It's like, Bobby, what the hell are you doing? Oh, Cheryl is always my ball buster in chief. Shrimp fried rice is delicious. Oh, is this damn game over yet? 4th and 5 at Seattle 46. Pete Carroll, you better go for it, dude. Your ass is grass, man. Never stopping, right, Nicole? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do 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 do. Well, you'll get it done. Yeah, I have to put this whole place into cultivation on the back lot. There's a lot of stuff to be done here in the future. You better believe it. Got a lot of plans for homesteading. What a delicious dinner. I kind of needed this tonight. Very keto friendly too. I cooked chicken with salami and my red sauce on top. Out of it, delicious. Well, this big ass chicken breast, like that big, you know, like, Well, thank you, Susan. Thank Diane for the providing the fall motif. And then we'll be revamping Kitchen Stadium for the next season. Because in less than a month it'll be, believe it or not, Bird has been here 1 year. It's a touch windy tonight, Nicole. But it's helped blowing the smoke out of the area. The smoke has been like terrible. Terrible. Not right here, but there's fires around California. How's your mom doing, by the way, Nicole? What the hell's Cheryl laughing about? Laughing my ass off. Love football. What? That's your team, Cheryl. The Seahawks, right? I healed from surgery. Oh, that's wonderful. That's so great. Do tell her I asked about her. She's been following my bullshit for 8 years. Oh, that fucking Rosie. She did it again. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Yeah, tell her I said hi. I missed the videos of you driving down the highway with her. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's cool here tonight. Good sleeping weather, Bird. Huh? That's 65 yards. Never bet the NFL. Kick is up. It's no good. Very hard to beat Seattle at home. What's up, Skunk Ape? Man, what a delicious dinner. Skunk Ape, you didn't eat any better than I did tonight, guaranteed. Good eats. I told her you better get your ass back on the chat and figure it out. Somehow she got logged out of her account, can't get back in again. Or she tried to use the Geek Squad or something and they didn't do anything. Pardon me. But she's out there right now. She's watching. You better believe it. You best believe it. I don't know, Cheryl, because she's not that technically savvy to do so. Excuse me. I mean, to some people, just that simple process is very daunting to try to do something like that. But I think before much longer, she'll get it squared away. Should be all right. 3 YouTube profiles. Oh my God, Susan. Isn't that terrible? Google, she can't remember her phone number. Oh shit. Yeah, June, I thought Denver would win, but you know, it just shows you why I don't bet on the NFL. So, you know, will Russell Wilson be a bust for Denver? Who knows? Do 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 ooh 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 ooh. Yeah, you only get so many shots, Ducky, and then you're screwed, right? That's the end of the line. I don't know. They just keep recycling these quarterbacks and stuff. Flacco was with the Jets. They lose a step when they get older. I mean, I don't know how to explain Tom Brady. He's kind of a phenom, but Brady will be decked out a few times this year. He'll be on his ass. He'll be on his butt. Hope he doesn't get brain damage. Yeah, Jody got caught in that. Shit, we had to make a. Jody had to make a new account. Shit, I even blocked her. What did I do, Jody? I put you out of the damn chat. Shit, one night back in like March or something, April. I mean, this has been bouncing out moderators and Jesus, what a mess. I couldn't figure out how to get him unblocked. I said one night I just stayed up to 4 a.m. with YouTube and just got that shit all squared away. I took care of business. What a mess, though. What a bloody mess. The fat finger of doom struck. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Z. Playing whack-a-troll and got blocked. I know. Mr. Z, so you tell me their sports book was pretty quiet tonight. I would have thought Monday Night Football they would be doing it up over there. Yeah, I remember that, Ed. What a painful night. I remember exactly where I was on 7th Street in downtown Santa Rosa. And I just went on a blocking spree. And Cheryl comes in. You know you blocked Shimei. You know you blocked Jody. You're probably so dumb you'll block me. And then about about 2 weeks ago, I pissed Jen off, right? No, yeah, it'd be too much hell to pay. There were folks there just not busy. Well, there's a lot of people crying in their beer, Mr. Z. Because the line was like Denver and 3 points or something like that, and it ended up, Hawks won by a point or something. It's very, 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 very hard to beat Seattle at home. Hey, Vern, there's just some bad juju with that field. Plus, I don't know if I want to go with a quarterback like Russell Wilson. Guy's got lead feet. Good night, Flan. Take care. Nice to see you, honey. Do 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 do. Bo 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 bo. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. Ba ba doo ba doo boo. Ooh 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 ooh. La ba 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 boo. La da 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 do. Ooh. I know what to do and what the hell not to do. This time of year I just get burned out on baseball. I just get tired of it. Late November I'll be burned out on football. If I'd see another college puke on the field, I'll be like, oh Jesus, here we go again. Grabby ass safeties and cornerbacks and pass interference, number 82. Defense, automatic first down. Ooh, well, Mr. Z, we really are stretching this week. We really got our work cut out for us this week. We got the long reach. If we go 3-2, we're going to count ourselves lucky. We're going to count ourselves. What's next for Rosie? After racing? I wonder what racing. Got my bad down there. Good night, Charla. Love you, honey. Have a great night. Congratulations to your grandson. Appears to be a hell of a ball player. Yep, so we're doing it up this week. We're stretching out. Do 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 do. Love you, Charla. But through it all, no, it ain't no crapshoot, Mr. Z. You think the time and effort I put in is just a crapshoot? We've already almost tripled our bankroll. Man, that just like, let me get the knife out of me. Ooh. Smart. Rosie doesn't bet on the NFL, right? I mean, shit. Do 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. God willing, Nicole will always be an important component of my life. Just she's taken a couple years and really she's produced a hell of a skill set here. I mean, it's like she's got bigger fish to fry than a lot of this bullshit now, and I like that. Ooh. Mr. Z, we are going to be tested this week. The love you, honey. The low hanging fruit has been picked from this college football season. Yeah, it's nice though, Kaylee. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I just like sitting out here on a Monday night, not roasting. By the time I turn in one more beer here, it'll be right 62 degrees. Indeed, Mr. Z, all the analyzing in the world could be, what is that word, warshed? Who in the hell did you ever hear say warshed? Do you ever hear me say warshed? I've got to wash the clothes. Make me look like Spaz on Meatballs, the movie or something, right? It's washed, not warshed. War, like Warminster or something. Washington, not Washington. Washington. They're like that in the Middle Atlantic, Kaylee. Washed away like a river. Man, you all are really ball busters. Maybe Mr. C will take it a little more seriously once we get up to in the thousands on a bankroll. Then it'll be like, I'm kind of sweating this one. She says washed. Yeah, you can. I want to post a link tomorrow on my community page to the guy that talks about regional dialects in America. If you say washed and water, then you're in this region, and the guy's exactly perfect. The worst play I ever saw. What's up, Tagwee? How you doing tonight? And then we got people in Wisconsin. And then we got people in Canada about. It's just about time. Eh? It's a boat. We only talk about soda. We don't talk about pop. You go into a store and ask for a pop in Baltimore, you get your mouth smacked. A boot. It's a warm day, eh? It's about 40 degrees. Dude. Well, Mr. Z, look at it this way. We've almost tripled our bankroll. We just keep moving up. Yeah, it's wicked good. June said it's wicked good. We just say soda. I'll take a soda. What kind of soda do you have? Pop, they'll smack you in the mouth in Baltimore. What the hell are you about? It's like if you go into a shop, I need a grinder, man. What kind do you have? Then they knock the shit out of you on the street. A boot, yeah. I can tell a Canadian a mile away when they talk. A mile away. Line screw right on down. I can't believe line screw's moving to the Philippines. Lobster. We're having a lobster dinner. Park your car in the garage and wear your shorts. We're having Pepperidge Farm because Pepperidge Farm remembers. I don't know, Kaylee. I absolutely fell in love with Wisconsin. I adored everything about Wisconsin. the people, the food, the cheap cost of food and things. It was just the beauty. Milwaukee was so great. I could just have a beer festival up there in Milwaukee. Everyone gets the equal opportunity roasting here. Our meeting will start in about 5 minutes. I don't know, Cheryl. I don't want to go down that road. Wow, $12 for a tub of butter. Holy crap. We're still about $5.99 for a pound. I don't know, Ducky. I don't know. I don't want to be presumptuous. He's treated me like royalty over the years, so I wonder what he's going to do with Sammy the Pooper, his dog. I don't know. I guess this dog goes too. That thing's going to be in quarantine for like, God. Yeah, it's cheaper, but you surrender your seasons and releasing budget version of food to be able to afford. Wow. But they're still giving away housing to immigrants, right, Nicole? Oh, man. Our railroads here are threatening to go on strike. Kroger ran. Butter's butter anyway, Justin. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ooh, I know. Ooh, ooh. So what is next for you, Nicole? I mean, you've probably got all of your certifications, credentialing, and all that. My God, you're 2+ years in. I mean, you're far down the road. Yeah, university. So what's going to be happening there? What are we going to be taking there? Brain surgery, or what are we doing? Ooh. Ducky. It's too. Travel and tourism management, nice. She'll do well, Mr. Z. She's smart. Never ever have I thought that she was not gifted with native intelligence. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling, and I don't want to jinx anybody, but I have a feeling it'll probably be a 1-year operation, and then it'll be back to Canada again. It's a really radical departure to the Philippines, and it's, I've spent so much time back and forth in Manila, Cebu. The people are great, but it's a grind to get around. The traffic's terrible. It's really difficult. Yeah, that's amazing, Nicole. You make me proud. Las Vegas is all about travel and tourism management. Mr. Z, I got to get down there and get my final pool time for the season. I got a lot of sun this year. It was nice. I'm your showgirl. I know I better hurry because October comes and it's boom. But you know what? Right now, those pools are nice and warm. Am I doing the betting show every night? No. Sunday we do the wrap up from the weekend. And then on Thursday, we do the preview of what's coming up in college football and in the NFL. And I talk about the way I'm feeling about the games that are coming up. I'm not going to tell people how to bet, but I'm going to tell you the way I see some of the games playing out that are coming up. Not every single football game, because frankly, no offense to Akron, Ohio, but I don't care about the Akron Zips and Nicole, maybe you can get a position with the tourist ministry or something for the United Kingdom, the Manchester branch. Manchester. Since I don't have you. We're already doing the betting challenge, Tia. Where you been? We've already almost tripled our bankroll. My Lord. We're 11-5 so far. We got 5 more games teed up for this week. We're rolling, man. Yeah, a couple more days of roasting myself in the Vegas sun. And Mr. Z, we can do it up with cooking at Mr. Z's. Tio's way behind the curve. Good night, Barry. Thank you. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, Sunday night we talk about what hit and what didn't. The only mistake we made last week is we drank the Alabama Kool-Aid. Other than that, we were solid gold dancers. I mean, solid gold dancers. Yep, thumbs up are appreciated. Worked it anyway. Oh shit, too funny. Too damn funny. Too funny. Yeah, I rant about what pissed me off. Yeah, I mean, I can't help it. You know, Scott Frost took our money down week 1, Mr. Z. We got Nebraska in Dublin, Ireland, playing Northwestern. I'm feeling good because I drank the Nebraska Kool-Aid. God. Man, told Mr. Z that's the end of that. And choking on 20.5 points on the Alabama. Do-do-do-do-do. Thank you, Ducky. Yep, bird is around, Mark. He's taking some me time. I hope my tomatoes can recover a little bit. Man, they got so killed on the heat wave. Whoa. Yeah, Mr. Z, see if you can get a ledger or something and just so we can keep a good track on that, so we understand how well we've done. A pair of go-go shorts. I've always enjoyed being a minimalist, Nicole. But I save that for TikTok now. Oh, because frankly, they don't give a fuck over there. Your dog won't let you sleep. Too funny. Oh, Lord. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, I know, Cheryl. Mr. Z, chance I might get down this week, I'm not sure. Giordano's would definitely be on the agenda. And I need to work on my baseball thing. Yeah, I got a local casino, but they don't do sportsbook, Justin. They see you coming in the door and they just grab you by the collar and they beat the hell out of you and then throw you back out the door after they get your money. Oh, I had nip slips, bottom slip, and Nicole's like, you know what? You're flying low in Tokyo. I feel like, holy shit. Yeah, I've never been to Giordano's, Cheryl, and I saw somebody that lived in Vegas for a while. They're like, oh, this is a pizza. This is pizza. And I was like, I told Mr. Z, I texted him and I said, you know what? We got to put Giordano's on the, it might measure up to Burt's of Morton Grove, Illinois. I don't know. That's great. So we'll do it up. So if I go down, then be like a week or 10 days or 2 weeks or something like that, because I got to really drill down my baseball model. Well, that's okay, right? I don't mind waiting. Have a beer or so while you're waiting. The one in Summerlin is in the. I wouldn't go to the one in Bally's. I would go with the one in Summerlin. I don't want to go to Ballot. Bullshit. 24-hour day. And then we've committed to going over to Chinatown too. Maybe doing a morning dim sum and an evening. I'd like to show Mr. Z some Shanghainese food. Yeah, Justin, I need to check it out. So I'm not going to eat in a casino again. I don't give a shit. I get my coffee at the 7-Eleven. I walk my ass over to the Cortez, the sports book, and I come in with a lemon pie, and that's it. I'm good to go. I'm committed to not eating in a casino again. Freely capitalist is a good thing, Winter Storm. It is a ripoff, and the quality of food, the service is terrible. 2 Detroit Tigers for the sports good. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I want to get a setup inside with. So when I do my some are going to be podcasts. They're going to be recorded. Not everything is going to be a live stream. I want to, remember when casino food was cheap and good? Now I will say, Mr. Z, I would like to go back and re-review Ellis Island again. because that was the most remarkable experience, that we hated it like with a passion, and then the food hit the table and it just totally turned around. The place smelled like stripper ass, stale beer, and smokes, and it turned around. Yeah, we could go as team twins. That's it. I got my Orioles one. My breasts make it push out the front a little bit, so. Yeah, the Ellis Island was cool. I blistered it on the early part of the review, and then I was in love with the Ellis Island. This time, Mr. Z, we need to get a beer there, right? We need to do it up with, beer and catch some of the show there and all that. Ooh, it's pretty amazing over there. I wish the place wasn't such a shithole. I mean, there's people, we're walking into the casino and literally there's people being murdered on the parking lot. Ah! And people are just walking. walking in. Ellis Island is the hub of cool. And let's face it, Mr. Z, there was a hell of a young crowd in there that night. I mean, it was like it was like 20s and 30s. I mean, what the hell? They were doing it up. Real thirsty, yeah. But I was impressed. But nothing beats the back alleys of Vegas, though, for good chooching. Yeah, Reno Tahoe is definitely in the future. Cheryl travels in higher class echelon circles. Yeah, I heard that at the restaurant there, Cheryl. And our Ulta here got hit again, our cosmetic store. They got hit August 23rd. One got hit, and today another one got hit, or yesterday. And one on August 23rd, 4 police were injured. So it's, if I'm working at an Ulta, I'm like, this is kind of, we got a target on our back. They're going to start putting stuff behind plastic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, the problem is, Mr. Z, she doesn't go slumming, you know what I mean? It's just not going to be on, she ain't going to go to Ellis Island or... Good night, Nicole. Love you. It's just going to be, if it smells like whiz on the outside, or if there's somebody openly urinating on a bush at the entrance, and it's not going to be, she's not cut that way. Her cloth is cut to be a moderator, right? That's what she does. And busting balls. She'd be good Italian up at Sartrelli's in New Jersey at the Sopranos hangout, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. But I want to see if we can go out to that Mr. Z. They got that El Salvadoran place out on Main Street there. It looked pretty cool. We could get some pupusas. I was checking some reviews, and this place got pretty good reviews down there. Do 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 do. She's a strip gal. Cobal's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to go to Ethel M's with Mr. Z, and we want to go out to the desert and do a little pum 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 too. Pum 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 pum. Do 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 do. And it was really cool. What was the name of that little town we went to, Mr. Z? Bluebell or Bluebird or something over there? That weird little town we went to outside of Vegas. That was pretty wild. Good night, Deja Vu. Do 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 do. Yeah, the National Bowling Museum. Yeah, Blue Diamond. What a cool little town, Mr. Z. I think we should go over to Pahrump. We should drive to Pahrump on a Sunday. We should do it up there. It's not that far away, is it? Art Bell, west of the Mississippi. Call 1-800-228-2649. East of the Rockies. Ooh, and wintertime we're doing the Goldfield, right? The Tonopah, the Goldfield, all that, and into the Rancho, and then flying back. Pahrump has the cheapest gas prices, yeah. People say Area 51. Man, I don't got an interest. El Dorado, which had windows on. Yeah, well, Missy Jen and I had one too. We had it up in the El Dorado. I was in a tub, man. It was really cool. We had a corner, two-sided with electric window controls. Ooh. Prison and Creech Air Force Base, that's it. We can find the home of Art Bell. And I can take a dump on his driveway. Yeah, modded from there one night. They're pretty cool, yeah. We got to get that plan and that out. That's it. Ooh. Three hours and 42 minutes. Holy crap, guys. I'm going to call it a night tonight. And what a good stream tonight. We did some chooching, little hooting and hollering. Had a real nice meal tonight, and stuff's really going good lately, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and pack it in. My wonderful moderators, Shimei and Jody and Cheryl S. and Jen and Missy, and whoever the hell else is out there. I really appreciate everything you do for the channel. And to June, great to see you. Ducky, everybody else, Mr. Z. See you before you know it. Pool time. Take care, everybody. Do 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 do.